Hi everybody, this is Jenny from By Jenni Designs. Last week I shared with you how to make this really quick and easy ear warmer, and today I'm going to share with you how to make a matching set of fingerless gloves. For this pattern you're going to need about 100 to 120 yards of Bernat roving yarn or a similar yarn that's a bulky 5 size, scissors, a darning needle, and a size L or 8mm crochet hook. Really quick before we get started, I thought it was worth mentioning that the measurement around my wrist is about 6 inches and the measurement taken across my knuckles and around is about 7.5 inches. Okay, I'm going to get this all cleared out and then we can get started. Okay, to begin row 1, you need to start with a slip knot and then chain 12. Okay, I have my 12, and now you're going to single crochet into the second chain from the hook. Continue to single crochet all the way across. Okay, I'm just working my last stitch here. That completes row 1. You should have 11 single crochet for this row. Go ahead and chain 1 and turn your piece over. And now for row 2, you're going to be working into the back loop only, working a single crochet. Go ahead and single crochet in only the back loop all the way across. Okay, I'm just working my last single crochet here. Now that you've finished row 2, you can chain 1 and turn. And now row 3 is going to be the same as row 2. You're going to single crochet into the back loop only across. And you're actually going to do this for 19 rows total. So you can go ahead and continue single crocheting in the back loop only. And when you reach row 19, come back here and we'll finish up the rest of the glove. Okay, I am just finishing up row 19 here. After you've finished row 19, we're going to hold the two ends together here. And we're going to slip stitch across using the outside loops only. So we're going to be using this loop here and then this loop here. So chain 1 and then do not work into this chain. Go right through here and then using this outside loop, put your hook through, yarn over, pull through both of the loops, and then pull through the loop on your hook also, and then move on to the next. Grab a loop here, grab your loop here, pull through all. Three more to go. Here is the last slip stitch. After you've worked your last slip stitch, go ahead and chain 1. And then we're going to turn this right side out, just like that. And now for our first row, we need to work 22 single crochet around this edge. Just try to evenly space them apart. At the end of the row, if you find you have too many, you might have to go back and remove a few. Or if you don't have enough, you might have to go back and add a couple more. When I'm about halfway, I like to just count and see that I have about half of the stitches that I need. All right, let's see where we're at. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So I need 10 more. That's looking good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, I want to grab this loop. Before I join, I'm just going to double check and make sure that I have my 22. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Go ahead and join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. And chain 1. So this is row 20. Row 21, you're going to single crochet in the back loop only, but we're going to work 2 single crochet into the first stitch. There's our first 2, and now you're going to single crochet using only the back loop all the way around. Go ahead and work your way around, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. Okay, I am just finishing up row 21. For row 21, you should have 23 single crochet. After you've worked your final single crochet, go ahead and join with a slip stitch and chain 1. For row 23, we're going to be working in both loops now. Work 2 single crochet in the first stitch, single crochet in the next, and continue to single crochet all the way around. I am just finishing row 22 here. For row 22, you should have 24 single crochet. Go ahead and join with a slip stitch, chain 1. For row 23, you are going to single crochet into each stitch around. Go ahead and work your way around, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. Okay, I am finishing row 23 right now. For 23, you should have 24 single crochet. join with a slip stitch, chain 1. Now for row 24, you're going to single crochet into 22 stitches. Go ahead and single crochet into 22 stitches only. See where I'm at here, 2, 4, 6. $12, 13, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. Okay, once you have your 22, go ahead and chain 1, and now we're going to turn the glove, and you're going to single crochet into each of the 22 stitches that you just made. So go ahead and work your way around. Okay, so I'm finishing up row 25 now. Now after you work your last stitch, you're going to want to count and just double check that you have your 22. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Okay, so that completes row 25. Now for row 26, chain 1, turn, and now single crochet into each stitch around. All right, I'm at the end of row 26, and now you should still have 22 single crochet for this row. Chain 1 for row 27, turn, single crochet into each of those 22 stitches. Go ahead and work your way around. Okay, I'm just working my last single crochet of row 27. After you've worked that last single crochet, go ahead and chain 2. And now we're going to join to the first single crochet you made of row 27 with a slip stitch. Go ahead and chain 1 and turn. And now to start row 28, you're going to work 2 single crochet over the chain that you just created. So working right over it like that. And now you need to single crochet into 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now in the next 2 spaces, we're going to single crochet 2 together. If you don't know how to do that, you go ahead and put your hook under the first stitch and then yarn over, pull up a loop, put your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, and finish your single crochet. Now you need to single crochet into 10 more. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, and your last single crochet is worked in the same space right here as where you had joined. So you can go ahead and count to make sure that you have the right stitch count. For this row you should have 23, and the single crochet 2 together counts as 1. Go ahead and join with a slip stitch, chain 1, and now for row 29 we're going to start this row by working a single crochet 2 together. So again, that's first you insert your hook into the first stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, insert your hook into the second stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Okay, after you've worked that, single crochet into each stitch around. Okay, I'm finishing row 29 here. The stitch count for row 29 should be 22. After you've confirmed that you have your 22, go ahead and join with a slip stitch and chain 1. And now for row 30, you're going to start by single crocheting into the first 10 stitches. Let me just double check here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, after you've worked your 10 single crochet, go ahead and single crochet 2 together. And now single crochet in the remaining 10. Okay, after you've worked those 10, go ahead and join with a slip stitch, chain 1, and now for row 31, which is your final row, you're going to just single crochet into each stitch around. Okay, I'm just finishing row 31. For this row you should have 21 single crochet. Go ahead and join with a slip stitch, and now you can fasten off. Okay, after you've fastened off, now you can work your thumb hole. We're going to be working 1 row of single crochet around the edge here of the thumb hole. Go ahead and rejoin your yarn, and I like to join here in this open stitch. So just join with a slip stitch and then chain 1. And your whole entire row should be made up of only 12 single crochet. To do that, you're going to be working 2 single crochet on the bottom and 2 on the top, and then 4 along each of the sides. So we'll work our first single crochet here, then single crochet in the next open stitch there, then we're going to start the side here. Try and get my hook through there. Some of these little spots can be tight to get through. So there's 1, 2, 3, and this one makes 4 for the side. And now work 2 single crochet at the top here. Whoop. We'll retry that one. 1, 2. Okay, now we have our final side that we're going to work 4. And if you end up working an extra 1 or 2 single crochet, that's okay as long as it's not too big on your thumb. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now you can join to the first single crochet you made with a slip stitch, and then you can fasten off. If you'd like, you can first try it on, make sure you like the fit, and then you can fasten off after that. Okay, after you have fastened off, the only thing left to do is to sew in all of your ends. So go ahead and sew in all of your ends. And if this is the first glove you made, you're going to need to restart the video and make your second glove. They're both exactly the same. The nice thing about this roving yarn is you don't have to go back and forth so many times when you're sewing in these ends. When you sew in this end right here, make sure you're sewing it in the same direction that the stitches are going, this way and this way, versus going side to side here, because that's going to affect the stretchiness. There we go. Go ahead and sew in your remaining ends. Okay, so I've finished sewing in my ends and I have both of my gloves here. Just show you real quick what they look like on. And there you have it. Thanks so much for crocheting with me today, and I hope I will see you again soon.